We don't really have to go. I mean, you could ring up, tell them I'm working, emergency or something.
Your mother would thank me, Terry, wouldn't she?
Well, I can't think of better things to do.
You're coming on.
God, all that wall paint. And just hear me, mother, now. I never had need of it, and no need for anyone to have need of it.
That's the idea. You're ashamed of me or something? A vote of confidence?
More or less. Just don't want to spend a weekend with your parents, simple as that. In one weekend off and God knows how long. To spend it listening to them going on about.
Pleases them, maybe. Your dad will be pleased to see you. They're not going to eat us, Terry.
My mother might. Ah, it's all that rabbit. Security's all very well, son. You've got to take chances in this life. I mean, look at Dad. Bank, all his life. Take chances, I mean, never even bet on the Grand National case he got cancelled.
It's Graham, isn't it?
Graham? No.
Graham from the big city. You know, sometimes I think I know more about him than I do about you. Your mother.
No.
Non-stop. Ah, Graham this. Ah, Graham that.
Yeah.
Apple of her eye, right?
Yeah, the sun shines every little inch of him. You ready now, then?
You've got a jealous streak, you know that?
Maybe.
Well, what's so good about him, anyway?
Nothing.
They're as different as chalk from cheese. Graham was always the bright one, the quick one. He went to college, of course, did very well. Terry didn't want to. He was a plodder. He wanted something certain.
Yes.
Why the police? I don't know.
Well, someone has to do it, Mrs. Moffat, don't they?
Well, he was at grammar school. It doesn't seem right. His father tried to tell him he'd do better in the bank. What's the matter, Graham?
Oh, Dad's getting boring about his geranium drinking. He'll do better in a bank.
Well, I was just telling Claire that Terry should have gone into the bank. His father knew people, managers, head office people.
Why, doesn't he like being a policeman?
He likes it, yes.
Well, that's it, and all there is to it then, isn't it? Unless you don't like it.
He's happy. I'm happy.
They are. They are, Mum. Why did Dad know about it anyway? Nothing. He was born half a mile away, went to school in town. The only experience he ever had was in the army. And even then he only got as far as Kate.
Oh, well, that wasn't his fault. He'd have been the first to...
Pulling your leg, man. He takes everything you say dead seriously, you know, Claire. No sense of humour, you see. You've not have found that out yet, will you? No, it takes time.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry I couldn't make it up for the wedding, Mum.
Well, he was very busy.
Yes, I'm sure he was.
Well, he's always working hard, Graham is.
Come on, Mum.
Well, if I don't blow your trumpet, nobody will. He's done well, Claire, with Baker and Hill, the advertising firm, a very big firm.
Yeah. Writing copy about bodybuilding drinks. Washing powders that shred your clothes, usual stuff.
But it wasn't enough, not for Graham. He got restless. He's always been a restless child, Claire. And he was ambitious, you see. You better be careful, or you'll end up like me, married to a man who cares more about his prize cabbages than New Horizons. You've got to move to get on. I said so to Graham. I remember saying
Oh, give it a rest, Mum.
Well, it's true, Graham. You've done very well.
Well, Terry's done all right, isn't he? Claire will keep him in the style to which he's accustomed. Still work, don't you, Claire?
But it's not the same thing. Please.
Listen, Graham, Terry's happy. He's done well enough.
For a copper. It is a bit different, isn't it?
From what?
You know what I mean. Not exactly going to make you rich, are they? Public servants doing a duty. Doesn't exactly grease your palm, does it?
We survive?
Well, a pretty girl like you shouldn't be tied to somebody just surviving, should she? You're ambitious, clever.
Yes, I am.
And you're tied to, what is he now?
Detective Inspector.
Detective. Well, it's not exactly glamour, is it?
Oh, and you can provide that, I suppose.
Yeah, I might. For the right girl.
Yes, I'm sure.
I'll take dozens of cuttings of pelargoniums, geraniums to you, that is. Well, I've the time now, you see.
How are you getting on with retirement then, Daddy? Enjoying it?
I enjoyed my work, Terry. I'm fit, active enough. I wanted to stay. I'd rather... Well, kept me out of our way. Hey, I want no bother this afternoon. You know what I mean? Your mother's looked forward to our Graham coming to stay. It's the first time in the past 2 years.
First time in the past 2 years. No, I had Claire to stay before, have you?
No, we're glad to have you. We're glad to know the girl properly. Naturally, she's very welcome, but I want no strife. Not this afternoon. She's that keyed up, excited. Means a lot in bothering.
Come on, he could have come time and time again. First time in 2 years.
Do you?
Come.
Well, how often do we see you?
How often do I get the time? What does he want this time, anyway?
What?
What does he want? Never turned up without wanting something.
It's nothing to do with you, Terry.
Suit yourself.
It's business. But it's nothing to do with you. Can't call your time your own if you're in business. You see, down in London, it's different. It's a different pace. I know very well. You see, it's responsibility. You've no idea, Terry, how many men I've seen in my office, the bank, old before their time, worn out by responsibility. Do you see?
What does he want this time? Money? Usually was.
Now, would he likely want money? He's done well. Oh, it's not we don't think you've done well. I mean, we're pleased for you, of course.
Yeah, tea's got to be ready by now, hasn't it? So what are you doing now, Graham?
This and that.
More tea, Graham?
Yeah, I think so. I'm between deals, in a way. Well, these things take time to set up, putting the right people in touch with each other. The money to grease the machinery. Money. The only thing that makes people interact, Claire, money. The more you've got, the more they act. Fact of life.
You do oversimplify things, don't you? Right down to the lowest common denominator.
Ask him. Spent half his life watching people passing money backwards and forwards, didn't he, Mum?
Look where it got him.
You're going to settle back up here, then?
You must be joking.
Well, you'd be a big fish in a little pond.
I suppose
That's better than the other way around, don't you think?
I wouldn't know, would I?
And the people, those without money or contacts, what happens to them?
Got the wall. Fact of life.
You want to come for a drink then? It's open.
Yeah, why not? If your wife doesn't mind.
Not at all.
Want to come for a drink, Dad? Dad? Not a drink, then?
Going out on the town, Dad. Paint it red. I'm paying.
Just a quickie. Just the one.
You speak for yourself, Jerry.
No, not bother. I might cramp your style.
Oh, the arm of the law standing next to me, you think my style would be cramped enough, eh? Crack your face, Claire. Doesn't change much, does it?
Not much, no.
Cheers.
Cheers.
It's like old times, eh?
You kept your membership up, did you?
Sure. Reminds me of the bad old days, Terry. tried to that office in Bolton and hated it before I got away. Try it, mate. It's too late, I suppose. Tied down. Done with, man. You were a target, mate. I should have come up here and gingered you up. It's your show.
You sink him, don't you?
Yeah, well, night out. What else is to do? You gotta get warmed up. Something like this. You poured a large gin and tea. Oh, well.
Hello. How? This is
Shall we?
I see you call again.
Terry, Mr. Adamson. He owns the place, my brother Terry.
Oh, hello,
We've known each
Terry.
other for a couple of years. He's the black sheep of the family.
Yes, I haven't seen you here before.
Oh, can I get you a drink?
No, not for me, thanks. No.
He's just got married, actually. He doesn't get around as much as he used to.
I don't want to interrupt if you two...
Oh, no, don't worry. No, I think we finished our little bit of business, Graham. Just those few odds and sods to sort out, and then it should all run smoothly.
Yeah, well, we've got a few more calls to make. We're on a bit of a bender, actually, Jack. An old-time trick.
Oh, yeah. So you don't see much of each other then? It's a reunion, is it?
Could say that, yeah.
Well, perhaps we'll see you tomorrow. Golf. We can make up a 4-ball. You do play?
Well, I have played, yeah.
Well, bring him along, Graham.
It's a bit heavy on my pocket, Terry, you know what I mean?
Well, suit yourself, of course. But Brian wouldn't mind. Tell him I asked. If you find him. Hope to see you.
Yeah, thank you.
And don't let this one take on a skinful tonight. Otherwise, we'll be looking for his balls all over the place tomorrow. 10 o'clock, okay?
All right, thanks very much.
Oh, you might try the Bowman. You might find him there.
Want to sit down?
Who's this Bryant, then?
Someone I once knew. Old business contact, you know.
Is that what we're doing in here, business?
Told you. Old time's sake. You want to try the Bowman?
Yeah, why not?
Hello, Belinda. I've got one guest.
Well, there's someone who hasn't been up here for a couple of years. You know your way around, don't you?
One of my old places.
It's only been open about 6 months, hasn't it, love? How'd you know about it, then?
Our guest. You coming in, Inspector? Let go. Of Adamson's more. I know him, yeah.
You come up from London a lot, yeah?
Yes. Well, let's say more than Mum and Dad know. Look, if I told them every time I come up here, they'd expect me to stay there. Well, it cramps your style a bit, you know. Third or two. You know, business, friends.
How's you going up in the world? You are, aren't you, eh?
You all right?
Hey, flash.
It'll do.
What's the damage, then?
I'll do it.
Charlie.
Say me good luck.
Oh, come on, take it easy.
Drinking and driving. Don't worry, big brother. You can drive us home. Don't you ever knock off. Look, Terry. Solid citizens having a night out. Legitimate businessmen relaxing after a hard week grafting for the taxman.
I was looking for form. I'd find it here, all right. You ought to stop out of places like this, you know.
You know what you remind me of, don't you? You remember that Sunday school we used to go to when Mum and Dad had their weekly? You remind me of her, Miss, what's her name? I don't know. Stay away from sin, lest your fingers are sin. You remind me of her. Look, Jerry, I do half my business in places like this. The sort of person who does a deal in this sort of place is a cash-on-delivery merchant. That's the best way.
On cash?
Yeah, nothing shows. Taxman can whistle.
I see.
You don't approve?
What do you think?
Well, there's nothing illegal, mate. Well, not exactly. You'd do it if you could.
You may think so.
Then we used to fight, though, eh? Hey, you want to play roulette? I'll stake you, cast your bread upon the waters.
No, not me. You go.
Oh, I am, mate. Don't worry, I feel lucky. What's my drink? Do you want another?
No, I'm all right.
Well, why do we always fight, Terry? Got me drink.
Evening. Off your patch, aren't you?
Sorry?
Manchester Conference, 6 months since. Peter Meacham, Crime Squad.
Yeah. Yeah, sit down, have a drink.
No tar. Off your patch, aren't you?
Not really, no, I was born on it. I'm not working, it's a social call.
Well, to tell you the truth, I'll give it a miss. The tables are bent, drinks are short, steak's tough, and the girls won't.
Me, a married man.
Ah, well. Well, between thee and me, I am working. You make me feel nervous. Who's that bloke you're with?
Does the name Bryant mean anything to you? Adamson?
Thought you said you weren't at work.
I'm not.
Well, no offence. Play on your own patch, son. That's it.
Who's he? He's the fellow I go fishing with.
Fishing? You're joking, you.
Gets me out of the way.
Oh, God, Teddy. Already? I should have been up here, stopped you, opposed the bands.
I'll tell you something.
What?
I like marriage. I do.
Oh, yeah.
I hate fishing. I got some second-hand rods. You know, Claire thought I fished. I want to get away, have a quiet think. Go on fishing, love. Off I go, no problem. She doesn't fancy sitting around on a wet riverbank all afternoon, not even for love.
That's sly, that is.
I don't know, self-defense. You didn't learn all the tricks, did you? You see your man, then?
Yeah, he's happy. I'm happy. You having a flutter?
Not me, no, you go.
Suit yourself.
I am.
Bah, that's better.
Would be, yeah.
Skinful. You.
I'm in practice. Drinking and the job go together, you see. You've got to learn to pace it. Got another, then?
Aye. You're holier than thou, aren't you? Always wearing, big brother. Go. Now. Always. Oh, God, my mouth's like a batter's cage.
You wait while the morning, we'll both suffer.
I remember the first time you held my hand. Back at the tennis club at Sundance. I lost my ring. I was only 16.
Yeah, Mum blamed me for that.
Oh, God, she doesn't change much, does she? I don't know how Dad's put up with her. All these years, nagging on. Oh, well, she's alive. Oh, God, I hate all of that. All of it. Pig ignorant. Grubbing about for half a quid, even a pound note is dirtier up here.
I come by harder, maybe.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. The virtue of hard work. grafting away 10 hours a day in some mill. You earn it that way, eh?
Do you?
Rubbing about the office, creeping to some boss, you know his bone from ear to ear, by Christ, it makes me sick!
Oh, chop. Wake him all up.
Ah, so what? Bring him down here, Bill, I call down. Claire, mustn't disturb our beauty sleep. You did all right there, didn't you?
No.
No offense, mate. No offense. Only too happy to stay out of it, Jerry. All of it. Oh, look at Dad. What kind of life did he give our Mum? Eh?
Did all right, yeah. He tried hard and gave her a comfortable job.
Comfortable rubbish. She's frustrated. She's been frustrated all her life. He never once pushed the boat out.
Like you, I suppose.
Yeah, like me.
What did you ever do? Well, did you ever spend the time knocking? The place, Dad, school, work. God above. How many years did you spend sponging on that after art school, eh?
They didn't complain.
You aren't complacent, are you? Didn't have much choice, did they? You leeching on their backs.
Of course, I didn't jump in the first rotten rut I found, did I? Big brother set me a great example, I suppose. Policeman, what's that worth? Drive a tin pot car, you can't even afford proper holidays. She does all right, does he? Yeah.
No.
All right. I'll leave her out. But you can't deny, Jerry. She makes it easier for you to manage. You couldn't manage it on your own.
Do all right.
Whatever it happens to be.
Well, what have you got to look forward to? Spend your time knocking, don't you? Them, background, the roots that you do, eh?
God, roots. Dragged them up and chopped them off years since. You're the one troubles about roots, Terry. I don't give a toss for them. You know, this place, any of it. I'll have another.
You're crippled.
You got any capital? A bit spare, like. Oh, Claire. You must have some.
Joking.
No. No, I am dead serious. So you got a bit spare, Jerry. And I could do something for you, I could. You borrow some. See? A grand would do. You and me. Brothers. I could do something to help, see? Now listen, come here, listen. I got this deal going at the moment. Now don't bother to ask me what it is. It isn't something you'd even understand, but I want to make a few K. Are you interested? Yeah, of course you're interested. Well, all it needs from you is some money up front. Now, it's straight. There's no need to bother about that. It is dead straight. I've already got most of what I need. But another 3K, I'm in. And that's been promised, mind. But if you like, I'll fix up a cut for you. You interested?
I thought you weren't working. How are you going to come by 3,000 notes, eh?
Uh-huh.
Why me, anyway?
Doing your turn.
Never done before. Why now?
I don't know, maybe I'm sorry for it.
Maybe you smashed out your skull.
Oh, no, I'm not. Not now.
You'll have to do deals with anyone we met tonight.
He's in the bent. I mean, can you prove that? Because if you can't, Terry, you best keep your mouth shut, because you could be done for slander. You could, couldn't you? And Bryant would do it too. If he heard you'd been spreading malicious...
Well, just warning you. Just telling you. Stay away, that's all.
Why bother to tell me?
Maybe I'm doing you a turn.
You don't give a toss for me. Do you?
Just the one drink, Dad. A quickie.
Oh, you know how it is, love. Whew, I'm a bit the worse for wear.
Bet you're not the only one. How's little brother now?
I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah. You know what Graham said? He didn't come up much. He hadn't been around for a couple of years.
For heaven's sake, go to sleep.
Didn't he? I mean, Dad told me that. Somebody blew it for him. He comes up quite a bit.
Your mum seems to think he's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Don't you?
Your dad said something about a business proposition. Said he'd put money into it.
Or something of Graham's.
That's what he said. He didn't say. Don't think.
See, whenever he was around, he was always conning money out of them. Spent 3 years living off them, you know, art school and after. With the poverty-stricken student bit sponged his way.
I'll go to sleep now. Has he always been like that?
Who?
Your brother.
Since he was teething.
Fiver holes to everyone?
Yeah, sure.
That's a bit more than they usually go there.
Well, we like to keep it interesting, you know.
I'll be all right. I'll stake it.
All right, all right.
All right. Double for birdies, treble for eagles.
Yeah, nice shot. Did you play a lot?
Well, when I get the chance. It's not very often.
Oh, damn it. It's like your lucky day.
You all right?
You're clean up, Terry.
What line of country you in?
Did Graham not tell you?
Nah.
I'm a jack. Copper.
Oh, surprised.
What, I play golf or I don't know that PC plot?
Well, times change, don't they? Images change.
Did I?
Yeah, I've seen a lot. When I was a kid, if a copper caught you scrumping apples, something like that, he just gave you a clip round here and that was it. He didn't do it again. Well, now that's all changed, isn't it?
How much is he up?
Well, he's not lost a hole so far. He must be 65 quid, what with birdies and the like.
Let's double him. Eh?
If he'll wear it.
Line up, Terry. You can't lose.
No.
What do you say we play the last 3 for double? Eh?
Well, buy? Come on, I've set enough money.
Oh, give us a chance to win some back then. 10 quid a hole, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, well, it's about time someone won a hole off you, Terry. Still well up, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's have a bye-bye, eh? Double the last 3 holes, give us a chance to get our money back.
Okay. Do you know he's a cagey one, that brother of yours? Didn't tell us you were a copper.
He didn't tell me what you did either. Well, they always ask that question. See, bent copper's a good copy. People like to think we're all bent.
Well, I'm sure I don't. I want good coppers doing a good job. Law and order, that's for me. Good luck to you, that's what I say. Mind you, there must be temptations, though, eh? Backhanders offered. You know what I mean?
Temptations anywhere.
Right then, how do we stand?
Well, I make it. We all owe Terry. I owe him 105.
I'm 85.
Don't about you, Graham, what?
Oh, we'll sort it out between ourselves.
Yeah, okay. Well, would you settle it for me, Bert? I'll sort it out
Yeah,
later.
sure.
You're going to come for a drink?
No. You're going to have your lunch, son. We got hours waiting for us at home, and wives to roast us if we're a second late.
It's 170,
Oh,
80,
come on, leave it at that. Come on.
90. No, yeah.
You'd have been proud of him, Claire. Jack Nicklaus the second him.
How much did you win, Terry?
Not a clue. Quite a bit. I'll buy the lunch.
No, he won't. I owe you. I'll pay you later, okay?
Okay.
Can I join you, Inspector, sir?
Good God.
Meacham, Sergeant Meacham, Crime Squad.
I remember, Peter. Sit down. How things?
Okay. You, sir?
No, you can knock that in the head for a start.
I never know. He might be a bit touchy these days, Bert. Still, seeing as you have plenty of time, I thought I'd have a word. Thought I might catch you here.
Oh, it's not a friendly call, then, eh?
Oh, I'd like a word, that's all.
Well, I have an office, you know.
Ah, but you're not in it. I thought over a drink wouldn't hurt, that's all.
Yeah?
Oh, don't get me wrong, Bert. I'm not pointing a finger, making accusations. I'm just looking around, that's all. You know what I mean?
No.
Tell me about Moffat.
Terry Moffat. Why?
Old time's sake, huh?
Listen, Peter, use the reputation you carry before you. You jump to conclusions, and you rush in.
Yes, I rush in where sergeants fear to tread. That's probably why I'm still a sergeant. I know my reputation.
Sure, you've done it before. Inspector Moffat is all right.
Ambitious?
Well, he's made inspector, and he's not an old man yet. Doing well, you could say.
Married?
Just. Why? Why ask me about Terry Moffat?
Oh, I don't know. Thought you might be able to help. We've known each other a long time, Bert.
On and off, on and off. Now, look, he's an inspector, and I'm an inspector, and you're a sergeant. So watch it, son.
Oh, I know. He's one of the new sort. Young, ambitious. Came in at the right time. He could be super, and time it took us to make desk sergeant. He was on my patch Saturday night. I was working, country club, the Bowman. You know, gambling, strip, dancing, the usual. Fast place for a fast crowd. He was there.
Well, he was off duty.
Ah, sure. But he was with someone. Someone I had friends I was interested in. Yesterday, he played golf with them. He came off the course with a fistful of notes. A wad paid to him outside the clubhouse. I saw it.
So what?
I'll pick this up after the game.
So he had a good round.
That's all the card says.
Are you trying to say it was drops, eh? Because if you are, you're out of court, Mitchell. Inspector Moffat's a good DI, and he's not bent.
I'll say he was.
If I had a penny for every drink I've had with a villain, I'd be a rich man by now.
Oh, I'll take it upstairs then.
Up to you.
Do you think I should, sir?
I said it's up to you. Look, you come here looking for a bit of info on the old Pals Act. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, Peter. You're out of court.
Look, I just want to know who he was with. The other two I'm going to have soon. They're respectable men, business, local council, pillars of rectitude and bent. I want to know who the other bloke was. Listen, Bert. There's been a hint of a deal being done, bit of a bribe, bit of a sweetener. Moffat's a dead duck. It's easy done, not so easy undone. But maybe he was being set up.
He'd have to be stupid. Ask him.
I'd take it wrong.
So would I. I mean, you've the tact of a forklift truck.
Oh, well, we're not all gentlemen Jim, are we? Cheers.
Who?
Meacham, crime squad.
He came to see you, why? It's the old boy net. It's a club, isn't it?
He's a good copper.
He's an old cop.
We all get old, Terry. How was the golf? You played golf yesterday lunchtime. Well, did you win?
Well, I told you I won. Oh.
I see.
Did you know the other three?
Yeah.
Do you know 2 of them are being investigated?
No.
Well, they are. Meacham's sure of them. Now, he sees you come off the golf course, and he sees them paying you out a great deal of money.
I didn't want to play for that much in the first place. I do like things out in the open, I really do. I mean, if he wants to accuse me of anything, he wants confirmation, all he's got to do is come and ask. If I was on the take, does he not think I'd choose a better spot than that? Eh? I mean, just a bit better, not in the middle of a blinking golf course. Half the club, half my relations as witnesses.
Well, maybe you were set up. I mean, what would you think? You're a jack. What would you think if you saw a DI receiving a thick wad from 2 blokes you were interested in? Meacham's doing you a favour.
You reckon? Is that what you reckon?
Terry.
Now, why didn't you come and ask me? Ask me direct.
It's because he knew you'd take it wrong.
Well, wouldn't you?
Of course I would.
You know very well I was not on the take.
He wanted to know the name of the other bloke.
The other bloke?
There were 3 blokes. Now, he knows 2 of them. The other one was with you in that club on the Saturday night and played golf on the Sunday.
Oh, no, I'll give him a ring then.
He'd like to know.
I'll give him a ring, yeah.
He's an old stick in the mud. No go, no drive, never did out. Pillar of society.
Well, he's happy enough.
Yeah, and look what it's got him. Spends half his time asleep so he doesn't have to listen to her, and the other half watching his pennies grow. My dad's an example to us all, Glenn.
To you, maybe.
Yeah, well, I've had a good run so far. Little bit of luck, a lot of contacts, and ambition.
To do what?
To live. Go where I like, when I like. West Indies, China. South Africa, it doesn't matter. I go where the money is.
Oh, yes. The money.
Well, what else do you work for?
Interest. I'm interested in my work.
Which is what when it's at home?
What this? A study of the influence of Satobu Komachi on the Japanese no play. You see, I don't just do it for the money. You might find that hard to believe.
I find it hard to say.
You know, Graham, your parents are proud of you.
Yes, well, I bring a bit of excitement into their lives, maybe.
When you bother to visit.
I'm a busy man.
Doing what?
Making money.
Whose money?
Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. You're beginning to sound like a copper's wife, you are. You're much too pretty for that, look.
I'm too old for that tack, brother-in-law.
When's he back?
I don't know.
Oh, my God, we had a skinful Saturday night. I'd like a chat. I yak on a bit with a drink, you know. It's a habit. I talk too much.
Do you?
Yeah. That gives people confidence. Business people, not folk like you, love. You know the score. You see through it. No doubt. Sometimes when I've had a few, I forget, you know, and wouldn't want our Terry to get the wrong idea.
Oh, I'm sure he hasn't.
Sometimes I wish I could settle, you know.
Then stop still.
Can't. Listen, I'll tell you something, in confidence, mind. This deal, you know, got going at the moment. I just have to lay out £3,000 and I get 10,000 back. Straight, cash on the nail, plain sailing. You don't like me, do you? Listen, I don't hurt people, you know? And Terry, he can do. I've seen him.
Yes, well, you'd better tell him that, hadn't you? I'm busy.
What did he want then?
A word with you. Thought you might have got the wrong end of the stick. Something he said on Saturday night. He wouldn't say what. What was it, Terry?
Didn't say anything.
Why come here specially? A 60-mile drive for nothing?
You still at Mum and Dad's then?
Yes. Listen to me, Terry. I know that there are things that you can't talk about, but that brother of yours is into something, and you know it, don't you?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure.
He runs a flash car, spends money like water. That lunch at the golf club, have you any idea how much that cost him? He's not working, he's got no job, and yet he spends. But how between jobs with no visible means of support? Isn't that the phrase?
That's the phrase. I don't know.
Are you sure it's not personal? The money he borrowed from your father?
I don't even know how much that was.
Well, I do, I think. £3,000.
£3,000? Oh. He'd take the pennies off a dead man's eyes, wouldn't he?
Waste not, want not. If he's in trouble, shouldn't you tell him?
If I did warn him off, the police would nail me. What I've got to do is to make up my mind to shop him, little brother.
I see.
Rules and regulations, darling. Black and white.
Where are you going?
Out. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's very good of you to come, Sergeant.
Not much option. Not really, sir, did I?
What do you know? They told me to mind my own business, stay on my own patch.
Yes, I did.
Right, what's it all about then?
With your brother. I've done all the checking I need to do, so it didn't make it hard, not really.
No, he's thick enough.
Maybe. He's new, that's for sure. On my patch, anyway.
What about the others then?
Others? What others?
What do you play footsie with me for? Adamson, Bryant.
That's quite simple. They're greedy. They have access to large amounts of booze. They also have the places from which to distribute that booze.
The bomb.
I won't tell us. The lorry gets lost with 1,000 crates of whiskey, 10,000 fags, the usual. Then they sell it to a punter at the Bowman and one of the other clubs. We used to call it receiving.
We still do.
Oh, well, they got greedy. They wanted to move in down south. Insurance racket, maybe.
I see.
Different world down there, sir. Small fish in a big pond. Someone down there tipped them the wink, you see. I'm going to be feeling some collars in the next few days. They've got it all set up. They've got the money together. I've an idea where. Mind you, we can't prove where the money came from. To tell the truth, I'm not interested. I want Adamson and Bryant. Your brother should just pack his bags and push off.
If you did snatch them, it would be off information received. They'd assume it's from the London end. My brother.
Well, I suppose you could look at it like that, so yes. Mind you, I think they'll play footsie with them if I know their mark. With size 12 boots.
Oh, yeah, rather thought they might, yeah. You'd not discourage them if that's what they thought, would you?
Well, we've got nothing on him as yet. He could get away clean. Apart from the cash he'd lose.
He could, yeah. I'll see you. You gave him 3,000 quid.
It's nothing to do with you.
It is. The deal's bent. He knows that.
You're getting too big for your boots. You're jealous. Graham's doing very well and you're jealous. Well, what do?
I stop crime if I can. They won't pull him in, Mum. They've not enough proof. No more have I.
Are you accusing your own
You
brother?
kissed that money goodbye, Dad. You know that, don't you?
I don't know.
He's always been the same, a sponger.
You have. You've always been the same. At least he does something with his money.
His money. It's Dad's money, other people's money, never his own money. Can you not see he's bent?
Have you any proof of that?
I don't have to have. Yeah.
Terry,
Hmm?
Meacham phoned. Thought you'd like to know they'd lifted Adamson and Bryant.
Yeah?
Got bail. Respectable citizens, no form. Meacham's confident they'll go down. I don't think I'd be in your brother's shoes. You warned him, of course.
Oh, me? Oh, come on, Bert. I would have thought that was against the law, wouldn't you?
They think he blew it to you, Terry.
Hmm. Yeah, right. Thanks, Bert.
Yes, of course, if you'd just like to sign against him. Oh, excuse me. Good evening, nice to see you again. Ah, Graham. Can't have a word with you.
Hey, what's this?
Nobody likes the grass. If you're around here for the trial, you're going to be in trouble. Real trouble. So don't bother to come back. Ever. This is just for starters. Right, get on with it.
Oh, my God, Graham.
Claire, would you mind, please?
I'm going to call the doctor.
You told them it was me. I got this because you told them it was me. Yeah, shove it.
There's other coppers, other divisions, not me.
I don't believe you.
You're a monkey's what you believe. It was too late to shove you, in fact. I told the detective in charge of the investigation who you were. He already knew about it.
Fat chance.
You think we're all idiots, don't you? You think we don't know damn thing. You got smashed up. Too bad.
You bastard.
You don't expect me to be sorry here, do you? Hey? 3,000 quid you took off Dad, all he had. To buy into a bent deal. We both know that, don't we? Thought a bit on you, didn't it?
What's this? Expensive bought whiskey. You buy that.
Huh?
A present. What for? A favour.
Man, I hope.
I see.
You believe what you like. That money you put in, you lost it, yeah? Gone.
Was it you?
Not me, you. You're as blunt as there, aren't you? You joined the big boys club, you play their rules.
You shot me. I'm your brother and you shot me.
Oh, nobody's going to pull you in, they don't have enough proof. But I promise you something. If you don't get all that money back to Dad, I'm going to have a few words with people I know. People your friend Mr. Bryant might know. Tell them for a fact it was you tipped the wink.
Yeah, you would do that, wouldn't you?
They did that on suspicion, didn't they? Now you think what they're going to do when they're absolutely sure about it. Hmm? Probably find yourself on the other end of a broken bottle. Wriggling on the end of a 6-inch nail. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Graham.
Sorry about the wall.
You didn't have proof. They didn't have proof, not of where the money had gone. And yet you let that happen. You wanted it to happen.
Well, I hoped that it might. Yeah.
My God.